Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. I am back with another video, so happy Sunday everyone. So, so I'm doing a review of all except one comic that I got this week, and the one comic that I will not be doing a review on is Scorch issue number 10, because I have them scheduled to be released later on down the road. So you're not going to get a review of Scorch issue number 10, but the other ones you will get a review of. So the point of doing this is to really kind of shrink how many videos I do each week. Even though I love doing videos and I love all that type of wonderful stuff, I still it gets really exhausting doing each individual issue and all that type of stuff. So it's just better to just include them all and everything. So I'm going to start off with the comics that I really did not like, or I was just really confused on. So the first one is Damage Control issue number 2. This issue made no sense whatsoever. I was really confused by exactly what was going on in this issue. And I really don't like being confused. I really don't like going, okay, what the heck is this? You know, I do feel bad for the poor guy. He was in the mailroom, and now he has an office in a urinal, a bathroom. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. The idea of a symbiont that doesn't do what typical symbionts do, I really didn't like, and I didn't like it. I did like the cat though. I did like the cat, but overall I really did not like this episode. I thought he was treated really harshly by Damage Control, or especially by that stupid idiot that hired him. So, you know, I do like the character though, but I didn't like the story. It was dull, boring, and confusing, but yeah, I didn't like it. So despite the last two issues being really good, Genus Vel issue number 3 was not my cup of tea. It was like with Damage Control, it was confusing, and the story just, I don't know, it's just really kind of hard to, you know, and the idea of them growing people, like, that's just weird. So, despite the other two issues being really great, issue 3 was not good. I will, however, buy issue number 4 to see if it improves. If it doesn't, I'm just not going to buy anymore. Alright, so to the ones I really did enjoy. So, the first one is Gambit issue number 3. Now, I really happened to love this issue. So, I know some people do not like Gambit, and I understand this, but this issue was really great. You had this introduction of this armor that can stop any kind of bullet. I thought that was really cool. I like how these two are working together to rescue these people. You have, I don't know the name of that mutant that has like the steel over his skin, like his steely skin. But he, you know, I may not know his name, but he is a really great character. So Gambit is your typical Gambit, you know, he has this big old smirk, and it's a lot of fun. Gambit is a lot of fun to read. I have not yet encountered an issue of Gambit that I didn't like, I didn't love. I thought the story was really good, and I'm really happy I picked it up. So, yeah. The next one is issue number 5 of Batman Fortress. Once again, Batman Fortress is one of my favorite Batman issues. You have the sister of Green Arrow. That's her. So one of the things that they do actually have in this is one of the characters that's in it is gay, And I really like the dialogue he has with Batman and the squirrely Green Lantern about how Arthur did not turn his back on him because he knows what it's like to be an outcast. Also, of course, down below, they call this guy a deviant because he prefers men over women. Um, he's got a lot of stuff stacked against him. First of all, he's a son of a criminal and a surface dweller. So there's a lot of anti-surface dweller sentiments. I still do not understand that. I've never understand that about anything connected to the Aquaman universe. But it's really cool. He's in this really cool suit. You can tell that he's a member of Atlantis, and he encounters this big wall of something. And I'm kind of like, Superman, where have you been at lately? So yeah, Lex Luthor is as annoying as he's always been, but that wall was just, what the... So, great issue. I like the introduction of a strong character that you just see, him as a strong character, just like with Iron Cat. She's a strong character and everything, but yeah, so I did enjoy Batman Fortress issue number 5. It's a really nice cover. I like the squirrel Green Lantern. And Batman, of course, knows all about the so-called deviant, which I do happen to like him. I really do happen to like him. He's a really great character. So this is Batman, the Audio Adventures issue number 1. I think I have the prequel to it. I still haven't got a chance to get around to reading it, but it's really cool. Has the design of, the first appearance of Batman. I absolutely did love the illustrations. I don't know if this is a one-shot. It doesn't say on it that it is, but it's just really, I enjoyed it immensely. You have this purple, goo, and it just, yeah, so this is, what was it? So this is kind of really different kind of thing. This is Dr. Harleen Quinzel. She appeared in the Batman Adventures, but with this issue, she's actually introduced much earlier than she is in the animated. And this purple goo, it warps her mind, which I thought was really interesting. Difference with how she became fascinated with the Joker. But yeah, so Batman the Audio Adventures number 1, really enjoyed it. Love the variant cover. I picked it up for the variant cover. It looks like your typical, Batman. Just loved it. So definitely an excellent read. Okay, so I told you guys on Wednesday that when I got my comic mail call, one of the issues I got was Vampirella Year 1, Issue 1. I went ahead and picked up Vampirella Year 1, Issue number 2. Next week, I'm going to actually go there next Wednesday, and I'm going to actually pick up issue number 3. I know where they place them at, so that's not going to be a problem. But I really love this cover. This was last month's issue, and basically you have it. I'm going to say this. I really loved this comic. I have loved Vampirella since I saw her back when I was about 13, 14 years old, and the illustrations are absolutely beautiful. I love it. Yes, there's a lot of nudity. This is a vampire culture. This is a race of people. You're not turned into um, a vampire. You are born one. This is really weird. This is a vampire cow. Just seriously, it's a vampire cow. And they have a vampire horse. I've never seen that in comics. I just like, it's so good. I love it. I'm really getting into, back into Vampirella. Just love it. It was definitely worth the, what's it? The $4 I spent on it. So, definitely a good read. I'm glad I picked that up. Now, I was kind of leery about doing a review of this comic because I have not read the comics prior to it. So, for warning, with Nightmare Country, I have not read the other issues. So, yeah. But I feel like they're self-contained stories and you can follow them. You don't really have to get the other issues. So this is Nightmare Country issue number 6. And this person here is not who you think she is. I loved it. They're just, you have this guy who's trying to solve this murder. You have this woman. And we find out that she is, definitely a lot older. She's like, yeah. So I should have warned you guys there was nudity, so this might end up getting age restricted. I don't know. But yeah, it's yeah. So, I did, like I said, I did enjoy this issue. So, issue number 6 was really good. And it actually shows that this woman is actually immortal. She's actually a witch from Thessaly. She's one of the Thessalian witches. I think the Thessalian witches were mentioned in Greek mythology. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Judgment Day, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 10. Okay, I am going to be very clear on this. Nothing, repeat, nothing prepared me for this issue. Nothing. It's not a bad issue. It's actually one of the best that they have ever brought out in the Axe Judgment Day series. So this is Peter Parker's judgment. And he has always been haunted by the death of Gwen Stacy. We all know that Gwen Stacy died because her neck snapped when he was trying to save her from the Green Goblin. I cried so much towards the end of this comic. The tears just would not stop flowing down my face. This was such a gut-wrenching issue. And I'm even having emotions just thinking about this. I was not prepared for how much this hit me in the stomach. Just, oh my God. And for Norman Osborn, at the end of it, he has his own judgment, and it's the same person. The same person. And she puts her thumbs up. And I'll tell you something, we all know that it was going to turn out great. It was going to turn out okay for Peter Parker. But we were not, I don't think anybody was expecting how gut-wrenching this was going to be. This is one of the best Axe Judgment Day titles they have brought out, period. Absolutely just the best. And I'm going to give this the golden 6 stars. This was it made the tears go down. If you have any kind of emotion, you will cry reading this issue. So we're going to do the next one that I really enjoyed was Avengers issue number 1, which is also part of the Axe Judgment Day lineup. So not as gut-wrenching as the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 10, but Tony Stark has his own judgment, and he's basically told, every time you build a suit, it kills, it's not good enough, so it kills people. And he also has a conversation with his father, and he passes his judgment. His father says, everyone dies. And he says he's very, very proud of him. So yeah, cat me in the feels. Cat me in the feels. But yes, excellent, excellent. So these two are probably, in my account, the best Axe Judgment Day titles they have brought out. So definitely glad I picked this up. Oh, by the way, this is a variant edition. This one was weird. So this is Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Undead. And this is written by Bruce Campbell gives life to Easy Company. So, sure enough, it's down there. I am going to say I freaking enjoyed this issue. This is like so good. I mean, literally, it is. I was not going to buy the book, but then I decided to heck with it. I'm going to go ahead and get the book. And I'm really glad I did. This is just so freaking funny. I love it. They're using electricity and chemicals to resurrect the dead. It's not your typical zombie book, but I loved it, and yes, definitely worth the money I spent on it. Gotta show you the interior art of it. It has that old, World War II feel to it. Yeah, I just loved it. I loved it. Loved it. The last one is DC vs. Vampires issue 9 of 12. So, I did not get the variant cover. They actually did not have it. Apparently they sold out of it. But even if I didn't get the variant cover, I really don't know what happened. I mean, it looks like Supergirl drowned in this, which just sucks because I really hope that Supergirl isn't dead. But yeah, so yeah, I really did enjoy this a lot. We find out who the black mantra is. It is his wife. Yeah. So, like I said, I just really hope that she's not dead. But I liked it. It's still showing this really good quality type of storytelling that has really been lacking in the DC universe. And I just loved it. I loved I love the illustrations, the story. Just, it's awesome. I loved it a lot. So yes, you have Green Arrow shooting more vampires. So yeah, so overall I did enjoy it. So like I said, the only one I did not do a review of is Scorched. I have not read this comic at all. I will get to it when I finish the rest. I'm almost to issue number 10, and when I thing about is all my Scorch reviews are coming out in May. Those videos are done. They're already uploaded, but they're scheduled to come out in May. And so you'll definitely be getting this one probably about May 10th. And then once it sort of catches up and all that jazz, then I will definitely be including Scorched among the comics I get for that week. So anyways, yeah. So I am going to end it here. I hope everyone is safe out there. Florida is... We all know Florida's a mess. Yeah. So I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I will be going back to the comic book shop Wednesday to pick up that Vampirella Year 1, issue number 3, and whatever comics are scheduled to come out. Supposed to be coming out that week. So I will see, the week coming up. So I will see you guys around, and until next time, nerds, read on. Bye.